What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to your October 2020 general reading. This is going to be a general read for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. It's definitely not going to resonate with all of you guys, so definitely check out your Moon, your Rising, or your Venus, okay? Excuse me, right up front, I just want to say I'm sorry if I fumble and stumble on my words. Mercury retrograde always messes with my verbal. It just always does. I get very tongue-tied. My mind moves much quicker than my words, and things just get a little crazy. So, excuse me in advance. Okay, Scorpio. So this month, interesting. I'm not surprised. So I'm not gonna lie, you have a few little struggle cards in here, okay? There may be this sense of missing someone. There may be a sense of needing to make a big decision in order to move on from something. There may be this sense of feeling stuck about something. None of this surprises me because right now, being in Libra season, what the big focus for you guys is that 12th house energy. 12th house energy sucks. It's not fun. It's not easy. It's all about karma and your undoing, your dreams, illusions, God, like it's very deep rooted spiritual energy and spiritual stuff that it's quite uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable, right? It kind of brings all types of things to the surface. And it's something that we all experience basically the season before our birthday. Same reason why I don't particularly like Virgo season. Not only is it about work and like boring daily stuff, which is fine because we all need that, right? I'm just a Libra true and true when it comes to that. I don't like the heaviness that always I feel during that 12th house energy stuff. So with you guys, it may be the same thing. You might be feeling a little bit of heaviness. And I think it has a lot to do with us just trying to gear up for the next step, the next chapter in our life before our solar return, right? Because it's almost your birthday. But as heavy as things may have felt in the beginning of the month, and maybe for some of you guys still feel right now, we're coming into some goodness. Things are clearing up and it will be a different feel when it comes to your season. Okay, so you guys have the Judgment card, which is at the bottom of the deck, which is the unseen energy of the situation. Judgment card is very much connected to your energy. For me, I think of Libra and I think of Scorpio and I think of Judgment. Libra because of that kind of judgment, making a decision element, but you guys, because it's the zombies coming back from the dead, right? It's about the rebirth. It's very much connected to that energy of death and the rebirth that happens afterwards. So there may be some huge decisions that you need to make this month having to do with anything. I'm feeling like it could be relationships, especially. We are having a full moon, another full moon, actually this month on Halloween in Taurus, which again, Taurus energy is all about that value. It's all about what we value, money, all of that. But it's for you guys tapping your 7th house energy, which is connected to Libra energy, which is all about relationships, which is what we're collectively feeling right now. A lot of people are looking at, looking very deeply and closely into their relationships, especially with the Mars retrograde, especially with the Mercury retrograde, right? There's a lot of looking at our relationships, whether they're romantic, platonic, with your mama, with your coworker, with your boss, with your whatever. All of that is being pulled to the surface. And so depending on where you are in your journey and depending on where you are with your relationships in your life, it could be hard right now. Okay. But I do like this Judgment card showing up for you guys at the bottom of the deck because I do feel like you guys have the opportunity this month to either bring something back from the dead, right? Which could be a good thing. It could also have to do with you guys being the person in control to make the decisions of what happens next. So if you've been feeling powerless, especially due to certain circumstances, it's okay, right? Now you guys start out with the 5 of Cups here, the Hangman here, and the Hierophant here. Interesting. If we're talking about 5 of Cups and Hangman, those are both can be very stagnant energies, right? 5 of Cups on one hand is someone who is all in their feelings. This is someone who is so stuck on the past that they are not even able to see that there's 2 cups right here in their future if they would just turn around. But not only that, I'm getting a really big sense this month, especially for you guys. It's weird because I'm paying close attention to the Five of Cups. If you look at him, it's almost like he has an aura around him. And I don't think I've ever really honed in on that, but it's popping up right now. This could even be missing someone who's passed on. And if there are those of you out there who are struggling with putting down a loss or something that's happened, it could be a person that you lost, an opportunity that you lost, I'm very, very sorry. And I know that that can be very, very hard. There's absolutely change that's occurred that's at the very least, quite uncomfortable. You do have you have 3 5s showing up here. You got Five of Cups, you got the Hierophant, and you've got Five of Pentacles, which is in your environment. So it feels like someone might have left you. You might have left someone, whether this is like literally in the physical realm, whether this is a relationship. There's a little bit of heavy, hard feelings this month. And a need to look at those so that you can heal them, right? And kind of move on. Four of Air. Yeah, some of you guys may be in separation with someone that you love, something that didn't work out. Four of Air is Four of Swords. Four of Swords is all about taking that time after something disappointing or a heartbreak or, whatever that didn't work out. It's about getting very clear. It's about meditating. It's about getting close to source again. It's about healing the wounds, right? It's Jupiter and Libra energy. Yeah, Six of Air. I think some of you guys feelings, and this may have not even happened just happened. This could be something that's just popping up, right? Uh Healing in any way is not linear, right? You could have days where you're feeling completely fine and on some oh fuck him shit, and then literally like the next Tuesday you're like like bawling to yourself, right? So this could be something that even happened a while ago that it's for whatever reason resurfacing for you to look at this time to really get your healing and to really learn from the lessons, because Six of Air is Six of Swords. That's all about walking away from turbulent waters. You got the Devil card underneath that, so it feels like some of you guys had to walk away, leave a situation that was just not good for you. It was toxic for you in many ways. It had power over you. Maybe it took control of you in different ways that you didn't like. Maybe it just felt like you were too bound to something. And there is this energy of being sad about this month, maybe missing it a little bit this month, or again, you could be missing a person that's passed on or feeling their energy really, really strong at this time. We've got the Hangman energy clarifying the world. I'm sorry, the world is clarifying the Hangman. The World card is about completions. So completions of old cycles, beginning of new ones. So if this is a relationship, it feels like that relationship is done, but it's for the best. When we talk about the World, that's the last card of all the major arcana. So that's like, this is a big cycle. This is a big accomplishment. It also speaks to the different fixed signs. So Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. You could have gotten rid of one of those people or walked away from one of those people, but it was necessary. And one thing that we know that with the Hangman energy, it's important to look at this situation, whatever has unfolded, from a different perspective. Look at this as more of a blessing than being sad about it and feeling like, oh my God, like this was actually what was best for you. You've got Scorpio here, Scorpio energy here with the Death card showing up at the bottom of the deck now, right? This is your energy. So there's big transformations happening. And for a lot of people, that has to do with transformations in their relationships with people. Again, whether they're romantic or platonic. Now, we've got the Hierophant card showing up here. That's Taurus energy, which is your opposite, right? They are your opposition. So it could have to do with a Taurus individual. This could also just be talking about you guys kind of feeling a little bit out of your element right now. Whatever it is, this feels like this has, for many of you, something that has to do with legal matters tied up in law. This could be marriage, right? So some of you guys might be separating from someone. This could be a time where like things are official, like divorce. There's something where it feels like there may be legal matters involved. Maybe some type of a settlement that you've been waiting for, that type of a thing. But this definitely feels like the end of like a major relationship for some of you. But it just feels like because you weren't, yeah. This feels like the end of something major. But Remember that Five of Cups, you have 2 cups behind you. Remember, you got the World card. Like, this was meant to be. This was supposed to happen. You were supposed to complete this cycle. There's also maybe some travel coming up for you in regard to this. This could even be some type of a movement. Maybe there's been some type of delay of movement because of this. Or if you were planning some type of a trip at this time, especially with that Mercury retrograde, you can expect some delays possibly. Now, in your environment, you've got the Five of Pentacles person or energy. This is earth energy. So Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus does not have to be. But what's interesting is what's clarified that is the Judgment card. So you've got Judgment twice. It feels like you guys have made the decision to walk away from something or to cut something loose. This could even be someone that had walked away from you and now they're feeling stupid and bad about it. I'm feeling that definitely. They want to come back and speak their truth. Ace of Air, that's communication, that's truth, that's coming back. The thing is, and you might have someone like, don't be surprised, especially with all these retrogrades. Do not be surprised if you've got an ex trying to come back and talk about some, I'm sorry. But the thing is, especially if this is something that, or someone that you have gone through this plenty of time before, if this is not the first rodeo around the, oh, we're together, we're together, we're not type thing. It feels like this time things are going to be different because what is happening is this is an energy that's been making you feel stuck with this Eight of Swords, right? But you have the power to unstick yourself. You've also got the Empress card that's clarifying that. Empress, she don't play, right? She's not even playing a game with someone. This is about the energy of attracting things and not chasing them. So it could be that maybe you guys are putting too much energy, too much emphasis, too much power into this one person, but you weren't putting it into yourself enough. And that's how you found yourself stuck in this situation. The Empress is about abundance. The Empress is about attracting, not chasing. The Empress is about fertility, of people, of ideas. This is a nurturing energy. But we have to remember to nurture ourselves. She is very much that go-to person for everybody else, but sometimes she doesn't look at herself and what it is that she needs. And that's where you get stuck in this Eight of Swords energy, where you're not putting enough energy into what you need. And so it feels like right now you have a redo to do this over. What I do like is your closing out card is you have the Sun. That's connected to Leo energy. If there were any secrets or any hidden truths, especially with us walking into your season in a second, but by the end of this week, there's going to be exposure here, which I'm sure kind of helps you with your decision making, right? Which is why you got the Judgment twice. So it could be that there's been some type of sneaky suspicion or something you've been having, but not really having exact proof, right? Whatever there's been confusion about, I do feel like there'll be exposure and truth coming up here at the end of this month. This is also signaling that you yourself have come over a deep hurdle. If you guys have been feeling in this Five of Cups, low space of like needing to heal, you've got all of that going on and something coming up that's going to be really fulfilling and you're going to really, really feel passionate about. Some of you guys may be connecting to a Leo. You got 2 fire energy cards right here. Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands, and Leo. So there may be something new with a Leo starting or an Aries or Sagittarius. That could be cute. Be interesting. But there's new action being taken. So it feels like you guys are walking away from something. You're not even walking away from, because for many of you guys, it feels like this is something that's already been done. But this is about the actual looking at it from a different perspective in order to heal the situation for you now, right? And you taking your power back and moving on in the way that you need to. And when you do, I think you'll be very happy about it. Now, you got 2 oracle cards that fell out. One says, I'm unapologetic about what I desire, and I trust that what I focus on will grow. And it will grow, right? That's like law of attraction. Whatever you focus on will grow. So whatever it is that you want, focus on that and not the lack of having it, and you can attract more of that to you. You also got obstacles are detours in the right direction. I know that's right. So anything that you felt that's held you back or held you up from getting to whatever goal you've been trying to accomplish as of late, it was actually a detour for you to get in the right direction, right? It's like things are happening for you, not to you. You also got conscious consumer, which states you have the power to heal and help the world by your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. So even about like you know, being mindful of the things that you're buying, making sure that they're ethical and environmentally friendly, yes, but also buying locally, supporting small owned businesses, supporting women's businesses, supporting people of color's businesses. All that stuff has to do with this as well. And then worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So, yeah. I just think that there's healing going on from an old situation and it's popping up in different ways, but there's something new that's storming on through. It's fiery, it's hot, it's fun, it's worth waiting for. So, this is really, really interesting. I can't wait to see how this all plays out for you guys. I'm so excited to reconnect with you for your season. If you would like a personal reading to me, definitely reach out at shesbybetarot@gmail.com. Or if you want a live reading, you can schedule it yourself if you go to my About tab and look at the link that is provided. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Scorp.